Hey everybody, it's Jenny, and I am here with you today to share how I planned this week in my Classic Happy Planner. There's a last look at last week with all of its layered black and white and gold goodness. I absolutely love it, but this week I'm moving on. Remember this mambiKIT that I got at Hobby Lobby? Oh, it's back. I absolutely loved it in my memory planner, and I could not wait to use it in my Classic Happy Planner. Now, I don't go crazy with it. It's just sort of the inspiration for the week, but here I am sharing with you all of these stickers that came with the kit, and somehow I misplaced one of the sheets, but never fear, I have a second kit because yes, I bought two for $5. You cannot go wrong. This kit was absolutely amazing, and I loved every last bit of it. So I'm going to pull the sticker sheet that I'm missing out from the brand new kit that I haven't opened yet so that I can show it to you, even though I actually don't think I even use it, but not the point. I want you to see all of the wonderfulness that's included in the kit in terms of the stickers. So that's that fourth sheet of stickers. The first two sheets I won't be using because they are dimensional, but you absolutely could if you don't mind using dimensional items in your planner. I just don't prefer it. Now, as you can see, I did a little bit of measuring and I have trimmed up the patterned paper to put in that upper left-hand box. Here in the US, as you know, it's Labor Day, so I don't have any work or any school, so I'm pretty confident that I'm able to add a full decorative box since we don't have the majority of any of our activities going on over the holiday weekend. So I do have one activity to add though. So I'm just flipping through this rainbow book. It's just so dang helpful, this rainbow book. And I am pulling out that little box. It's perfect right there and so stinking cute. And it really coordinated very well with that patterned paper. Now the text that was actually on the box didn't really pertain to our needs, so I covered it with the circle sticker, and that works in two ways to cover the text, but then also it just looks really cute. Now I've pulled out the Happy Planner stamps and I'm priming it by rubbing it on the back of my hand, and then I am getting ink on it with my VersaFine ink pad. Then I'm applying firm pressure over the entire stamp, careful to not press too hard and to not get too much ink. So once you have ink covering the entire stamp, you're good. You don't need to keep going. The priming you have to do each time you use the stamp. That'll help you have better results with these stamps. Acrylic stamps can be tricky. There is definitely a learning curve. However, I find that if I prime it by rubbing it on the back of my hand and then I use a VersaFine ink pad, I don't have any trouble at all. As you can see, I'm going to stamp this doctor's appointment stamp on Tuesday underneath my to-do sticker. Now, look at that. I missed a spot. That was not the stamp's fault. That was my fault. I did not apply the firm pressure to that one spot, and then the ink didn't show up. So I simply just re-stamped it. I didn't put new ink on. I lined it back up and stamped over it. Now that doesn't work every time. It's actually kind of difficult to do, especially with teeny tiny little details, but there's no sense in not giving it a try. Now I did the exact same thing with the little star sticker at the bottom, stamp, sorry, not a sticker. I put it on a clear stamp block, primed it on the back of my hand, put it in the VersaFine ink, being careful not to add too much ink, and then applying firm pressure on a flat surface. And look at that, it works perfectly fine. There are no tricks or tips other than these really that you need. You just have to be patient and practice, practice, practice. I've been stamping weekly since 2011, so for over 6 years, and it just requires patience, which I'm actually normally not very good at. However, you're just not going to wake up a stamper one day. It doesn't work that way. So as you can see, I'm continuing on. I'm using this really cute today up in Wednesday morning. I probably have a better use of space. I probably have lists to make or things like that, but the today is really cute, and since I have the stamps out, why not? I have my to-do list down, and now I also need to add the activity for Wednesday. So I'm just flipping through the sticker book. This is one of the student ones. I really love it. It's truly one of my favorites. and I am pulling out that really adorable star and putting it down at the bottom. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to just use it as a bullet point and then write the activity information right next to that. Okay, so now the bulk of the first page is finished. It's not where I'm going to leave it because I want to add just a teeny tiny little bit of decoration. I still have plenty of room on Tuesday and Wednesday to write more activities, so I felt confident in adding the decorative element at the top. Ordinarily, I like to leave a little bit of room in case things pop up, as they usually do, and so making sure that I leave a little bit of room is very, very helpful. Now, I was flipping through the Faith sticker book trying to find a to-do list. Don't count out sticker books that you're not sure, like say the mom one or the teacher one or the Faith one. Maybe they're not for you at first glance, but if you look through them, there's usually a bunch of stickers that you could totally use despite there being a handful that maybe you wouldn't use. And maybe somebody will trade with you, maybe you could sell them, maybe you could donate them or give them away to someone. I'm just going to use my X-Acto knife to cut off the header of that sticker. I didn't need it for the way that I wanted to use it, and so then this leaves me a perfectly usable sticker that I have overlapping the line in between Thursday and Friday. Now I am just going to roughly trim that arrow sticker. I'm using my X-Acto knife, and then I use the flat edge of the stamps. Very, very technical. Very, very professional. And now I have that for the base of my decorative element. As of right now, I have absolutely zero weekend plans. 3 cheers if you love zero weekend plans. And I am just now going to layer that large weekender sticker. I'm still leaving plenty of room though for things that pop up, but I'm able to cover a large portion of Saturday and Sunday since I'm not even starting with any plans. So yes, I might have a few end up being added to the calendar, but as of right now, this is plenty of room. Do you see that right there? Now that's really, really cute, but I feel like it's missing something. So I'm going to take some more of these little confetti stickers from this full 12 by 12 sheet and add those to the overall page, and I just love it. I don't know why, but I could really use a whole entire sheet of those confetti stickers. They work great for bullet points, but then they also work well for their intended purpose too. Now I'm using my Tombow brush pen to write the word birthday because it's my son's 16th birthday. And then I will write his name right above it as well in not script, but I will use the brush pen again for my capital letters. And I really actually am super happy with how it turned out. I don't find that I use the script a whole lot in my classic planner, but I'm not really sure why. I guess maybe because I feel like it must be relegated to big special occasions, but I'm not sure that's entirely true. I mean, why can't I use script on an ordinary everyday type thing? I'll have to think about that a little bit further. Now I'm using the to-do list for Friday, but I don't have space for the full thing, and I don't really want to add a full thing, so I just trim it off. Fridays are usually a little bit lighter for me in terms of things to get done, and so I'm really very happy with how that turned out, being able to use just a little bit. Now I just want to add a little bit more decor to the entire page, and you're probably thinking, whoa, there's already a lot of decor here. I know. But as I can see, except for Friday, there's lots and lots of room still for decorations. So I'm just going back and adding a few added little bits and pieces to brighten it up and make it a little bit cheerful. Now, of course, some of them are on the second half of the week, which happened to be a birthday week, so I feel pretty confident about that. Now, the only other thing that I did not include here was I did not include my meal planning. So once I'm finished here sprucing up the place, I will go ahead and pull out the What's for Dinner stamp. I'm going to use that over in my sidebar to make note of the meals for the week. Now I am going to mask off the bottom portion using the washi tape. So I'm just covering up the bottom portion, and then I will ink it up using my blue VersaFine ink pad. I just have a mini one because I don't reach for it very often. The black is definitely my favorite, but I'm going to do all the same tricks that you already saw, except for I will remove the ink or the washi beforehand. But that's really pretty much it after I finish up the meal planning. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, leave it in the comment box below, and I will do my very best to get back to you. Thank you so much, and make it a great day.